See this cable frayed? It's fraying right there. And that's gonna break. Now I have a feeling when I take these clamps off, she's gonna wrestle me bad. I know it for a fact. This is not gonna be an easy job because if you see this, that's got some memory to it there. But I don't want to speak too soon because I haven't done it yet. But I just have a feeling I know how this stuff goes. Yeah, that's frayed pretty bad. This should have a ringlet in here, that piece that keeps it out of shape.
Yep.
And then it rubs on that and not this.
Yep.
So that's, well, for now we're gonna put it together, but it's gonna need a new cable. I just, you know, so they'll put one on when they do it, but. Oh, there it goes, there it goes.
Keep it right in there.
We can. Maybe. I mean, the cable's in better shape there.
I'll cut a lot of this off though when you're done.
One sec. I wish I had those freaking clamps that are up at my house. The ones that, for like carpentry work.
Oh yeah, to hold it together. You think they're gonna be strong enough?
Hell, I don't know. Maybe two of them. But the problem with this one is, so here's the plan. I'm gonna weld this to this, and then I can pull the cable together. That's the plan. Good enough. All right, can you, I'll hold this. Can you just crank down on that? There it is.
Well, I kinda
Here, hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Yeah. I'm twisting this end.
Yep, yep.
Get the rest of the
This is what we got going on. So we got to get the rest of the clamps on. We're going to keep one off. Put a dumpster up on the rails, a short dumpster, and then try to get tension on this, and then try to put a last clamp on here. I mean, this is all right how it is, but it's kind of defeating the purpose not having a clamp here, because you're still pulling on that. So it'd be nice to have a clamp right here, or even over top of that, just to hold everything together. But let's, I guess, get the rest of these on. Any more of these clamps? That's good. I mean, it cut it, but I don't know how that blade looks now. Oh, you got plenty of cable. Just stretch it out. You see where it's frayed, so I want to get maybe over top of these here. Clamp it over top to hold it. You'd think that would be it.
Oh yeah.
That's it, but I gotta get the other side on. Well, that may not be a problem. Well, you know what? We could probably loosen it now. A bad air leak, and I know where it's coming from. Actually, it's coming from the cable valve to drain the water out of the air tank. I tried to drain these out. I pulled it last night and I heard it leaking. Well, it's gotten way worse, and DOT would have a heyday on me right now because I would definitely be getting, well, either fixing it at the DOT stop or getting towed. So let's just fix it in the shop and avoid that whole situation. $9 in stock. How do you beat that? All we do is keep fanning it down to that needle says 0. All right, well, close to 0, good enough. I don't care about 15 pounds. Just to show you, I just got a new driveline put in this truck. So all this stuff is new all the way back to the front. Never ends, guys. Never ends. These trucks are a lot of maintenance. A lot of maintenance. See, this looks pretty new too, which is like kind of weird that it's going bad. I wonder how much stuff's gonna pour out of this tank right now. Definitely looks like the right size. Nothing came out. You look at that. Definitely the right size. Just gotta get it to... There it goes. Oh, I had you. I had you started. Get this cable unwrapped. It's just brass going into steel. So I don't want to go like crazy here, but I feel like you should go further than that. I mean, I still want to go, but I feel like I might be in all the way here. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. What was going on with this one? Yeah, see, there's a rubber seal in there. See, this is just flopping in there. Guys, you wouldn't believe me unless if I showed you this. Look at this. We got a hammer up in here. What the frick? Look at that. Literally a hammer just sitting in my frame. So, bigger can. What the heck is going on? I don't even know. All the stuff that collects up in this frame. Wonder why they get rusted out. You know, I even wash this thing all the time, but apparently I'm not getting to the right places here. Not even a good kind of beer. High Life. We're at our 120. And I don't hear any leaks. Let's see if it works. Look at that. I feel like I hear a leak somewhere else. Oh, from the air ride. Look at the scrap metal. Look at all that scrap metal. Electrical panel. Dang, that's old. Old stuff. Old stuff like it was in the woods here, I guess he said. Oh, that was quite a bit of metal there. I got it all cleaned up. Look at this. This was empty before. That's got to be $130 worth. My driver just pulled in here. We have an issue. So this pipe up here, how do you get up here? So this pipe is supposed to be in here. All right, by hitting this lever, we can put this up. How convenient is that? All right, now what we have to do, the pipe's in that side, so I need to get this in here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're back to the other side here. This looks good. It's in. All right, I was able to roll the tarp in and get the dumpster off the truck. So now I got a little more So now I have a little more room to get this done. Now, I don't think there's any reason for this to roll since the roller's on the actual arm that moves on this style rack and pinion tarper. So yeah, I think I could just weld this right in place. That way we don't have any issues of it popping out. Good enough. I've been using this truck for about 3.5 weeks and the tarp has been great. The cable is staying good, so that's good news, but I have issues. I do have another issue with the truck. I'm gonna try to explain it the best I can, and the only way to explain it is being inside the truck, I think. So when you're driving down the road, the steering wheel is like this, 90 degrees off to the right. But the truck is still tight and going straight. So I took it to the shop and I had the wheel aligned. I had a gearbox put in on the driver's side, the one with the gears in, not the assist on the right side, on the passenger side. Leave the shop, it does it again. Bring it back. He checks everything in the front, everything's tight. Nothing looks like anything's going on. Leaf springs aren't moving, nothing's going on in the front end. Everything's tight. Line the steering again, drive down the road, steering's off again. I've owned trucks for over 10 years, and I've never had an issue like this where everything's tight and just throughout the day it works itself over, and that's as far as it will get too. 90 degrees off. Like, that's as far as it will get. And you'll be driving like this now with your hand here. You know what I'm saying? I already have $3,000 in the front end of this. I don't want to keep throwing money into the front end of this truck. And I would rather ask you guys if you ever had it where your wheel was off like that, and not shaking or nothing, just you're 90 degrees off, and then you align it and then it gets off again, and I don't know, maybe you guys know what that would be. So I guess that's it for the repairs for now. But you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you on the next one.